Hello friends and welcome to Shadowfax Games. I am back in Horizon Zero Dawn, and when I left off I was just about to do the hunting trials at the hunting grounds. So first I just want to check in with this merchant here, see if there's anything I want to sell or buy. Anything extra I might have? Sell half of those. Still need 200 for the medium silent hunter. Get the free sample box. Alright. I actually just realized I probably in my inventory have some boxes I haven't opened. Alright, I will do the hunting grounds then.
I spoke to Kren. He told me this is a hunting grounds where you offer tests of skill.
Poor Kren. Not the best hunter, but at least he keeps his chin up. You bear the mark of a seeker. I've heard of those, but never seen one. You have the matriarch's leave to come and go as you like from the sacred land?
Yes, but I would have gone even without their permission.
Is that so? Then maybe you and I can speak plainly. Truth is, I've had dealings with the Carja. I represent an organization called the Hunter's Lodge in Meridian. We test promising young hunters with trials at places like these. You might be just the kind of person we're looking for. Why don't you sample the trials and see? Just to be clear, though, I'd appreciate it if you kept our conversation in confidence, especially when it comes to the matriarchs.
You're not supposed to be here, are you?
No. My friend and I left the sacred land and returned. The matriarchs wouldn't approve, to say the least. We're hunters at heart. Left because we wanted to find new herds and new machines. That's why the Hunter's Lodge appealed to us. But the Carja wouldn't have us if they knew we were Nora, so we wore Carja clothes when we brought our marks to them. After a while, it felt like we were caught between worlds. Not quite Carja, not quite Nora. We started to miss home. So we came back and set up our own hunting grounds.
You think it'll work? Staying here without the matriarch's permission?
I'm not sure. But we don't believe in their rules. There's a big world out there, and ignoring it doesn't help anyone.
Tell me about the trials.
The Hunter's Lodge hosts hunting ground trials throughout the world, each offering hunters a chance to test their skills.
What do I get for completing them?
Pride in accomplishment, as well as marks, depending on how well you fare. Here, we offer the tools trials.
What kind of tools?
Hunting isn't just about your bow. It's about using everything available to you, even your surroundings. You'll see once you start taking the trials.
What is the Hunter's Lodge?
It's a group of hunters who compete to bring down the mightiest machines in the land, run by the Carja in Meridian. You can see it yourself if you win 3 half-suns from the hunting grounds. Just to warn you, though, they're not fond of Nora. Choose your trial, and I'll tell you how it works. Test your skill with bow and arrow by shooting parts off the backs of grazers as quickly as possible.
Yep, we'll do that one.
Hope you enjoy it. I'll start timing when you slide down one of the ropes.
So this is probably the easiest of the three, and I actually don't have the equipment to do the other two just yet. So, I'm gonna do this. So, as soon as I go down, hop into the long grass.
I can't override this machine yet. I need to find...
Alright, I gotta move quick if I want to do this in time. Six more. Where'd they go? Where'd the herd go? There they are. Come on. One more. Got it. Alright, so I did that pretty well. I think I got gold on that. Take care of the watcher. Alright. So I do still have to worry about the machines down here even though the trial is over. I don't want to get killed before I can... Don't want to get killed before I can take care of them all. Uh-oh. Alright, I think I've done enough. So I'm just going to collect what I've killed. Got plenty of spare parts. And I'll also get rewards from completing the trial. So I did, I knocked off 10 canisters off of the grazer's backs. In less than a minute and a half. So fairly straightforward.
How'd you... First time, and you win a blazing sun. You're good, even for Nora.
Right, yep. So I've earned, basically I've earned all 3 rewards by doing the highest level on the first try, so the last 2 are the log pile and the blast wire trial. I'm gonna...
I should go.
Come back when you're ready.
Gonna exit the conversation for a second, because... I want to come into my inventory and collect what I... Yep. Got another skill because I got up to level 10. Yeah, I'm gonna get the critical hit skill, which will let me do a critical hit on downed enemies. So if they're knocked over or stunned, I don't need to sneak up on them to do critical damage. Alright, then I want to talk to them because I need a blast sling to do the other 2 trials. So I'll need to sell some items. Before I get too much into that, let me craft. What am I missing? I'm missing wood again. Always missing wood. Ridgewood for arrows. Please don't, Please don't misinterpret what I was saying there. Alright, I want to keep selling what I can, so this thing is only useful for selling. Anything I might have a bit extra of. Yeah, I don't need chill water right now, so I'll sell a few of those. A few more. Alright, that gives me 200 in money, which means I can go and purchase a blast sling. Or, yeah, blast sling is the one I want. And equip that, and that'll let me do the other 2 trials here.
Looking forward to another run, are you? This trial tests your ability to use the environment to your advantage. Shoot log piles to make them fall, crushing machines below. Remember, you can use explosions from your blast sling to scare machines into fleeing where you want them to go. Can't wait to see what you do with that. Ready when you are.
Alright, so I've got to kill machines using log piles. Alright, and I've got 2 minutes to do it. And so the log pile traps are right over here. So if I shoot a blast bomb over in that direction,
Be fascinating.
they should flee this way. Yep. Got it. Now I'm a little dangerous because they're all aggravated. Got it. Alright, so that was fairly quick and painless. I just need to not get killed by any remaining creatures. But yeah, one log pile took out all the grazers. There's the watchers.
Rare part.
All right. That'll earn me the rewards for another blazing sun. Since I did that in less than 2 minutes. Let me talk to him.
How'd you... First time, and you win a blazing sun. You're good, even for Nora.
Yeah, you should have expected it after I did so well on the first one. So now that was the log pile trial, now I'll do the blast wire
This
trial.
trial requires you to bring grazers down with blast wires. But you'll need the Carja tripcaster and ammunition to do it. My friend here may have them for sale.
Yep.
I have to go.
I'll be here if you decide to come back.
Carja tripcaster. Alright, just... Once again, I'm just gonna go in. Oh, I got another skill point. So that will finish off the first row of skills. I've got Silent Strike, Precision, Light Spear attacks have increased chance to knock off components. Alright, inventory. Definitely picked up some more things I can potentially sell. Treasure box. Plus some money and resources from winning the hunting challenge. All right. So I need a Karja Tripcaster weapon. 180. How far away am I? I'm at 132. I should be able to get there. So the nice thing about hunting grounds is they are places where you can find a lot of animals just to farm resources. By animals, I mean machines. Alright, so I just spent some time hunting some machines to get more resources to sell, and hopefully I can get to the 200 shards I need to buy a Tripcaster, Karja Tripcaster. Sparker, don't need too many of those just yet. Yep, so there we go, weapons. So I want to buy a Karja Tripcaster. Equip that instead of my standard Tripcaster, and I can actually go in and sell that standard Tripcaster, since the Karja Tripcaster does the shock wires, but it also does blast wire, so I can get rid of my standard Tripcaster. Alright, and I'm ready to do the final trial.
Would you like to give it another go?
Yes, I think I would. Blast wire
Use
trial.
your blast wire and Karja Tripcaster to bring down grazers. I'll be timing you. Explosions scare them, so you may want to use your blast sling to drive them into your traps.
Yep.
Perfect. I'll start timing when you start down a rope.
Yep. So I just want to make sure I have plenty of blast wire crafted. And I'm gonna come down here. So because I resetted the hunting trial, the herd reset. Alright, so along here, basically where the log pile is, but doesn't need to be right there at the same spot. But along here, I'm just gonna put in some blast wires. Maybe a few more just to be safe. Alright, and then I'm gonna do the blast sling to throw a bomb over in that direction. And they should run this way. Here they come. Oh no, they didn't keep going this direction. Alright. So that's a problem. Alright, so I'll just need to set up a couple more traps over this way.
Damn! No more of these.
Alright, and then we're gonna throw a bomb over there. Alright, this one is a little trickier. Because now the herd's over there. Okay, I'm at 2 minutes. I gotta do this quick. Actually, if I do the bomb this way, they should run into my existing wires. Yep, go, 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 go. I still have wires over that way.
Nothing to see here.
One more. Oh man, I may not make this one in time. Oh man.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Okay, so right there, and the blast bomb. Come on, go, go, go. I don't know if I got it in time. I hope I did. I wasn't watching the clock.
Helpful.
All right. Just gonna go back up. I think I only got the second level, not the third. I think I was a little slow.
You won a full sun on your first try. Improve on your time, and you could win the Blazing Sun. You have everything you need to enter the Hunter's Lodge. Good luck in Meridian. Of course, you can still run more trials with me.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna try to get the
Use your
Blazing Sun.
blast wire and Carja tripcaster to bring down grazers. I'll be timing you. Explosions scare them, so you may want to use your blast sling to drive them into your traps.
Yep, got it.
That's a good one. Timing begins once you slide down a rope.
Alright, before I slide down the rope, I should definitely craft ammo. We're just gonna cancel this and start over. I'm gonna ask him to cancel it and restart. This did not go well.
You haven't finished the trial yet. Hurry. Oh, you want to stop that one? No problem.
All right, we're gonna do it again.
Use your blast wire and Carja tripcaster to bring down grazers. I'll be timing you. Explosions scare them, so you may want to use your blast sling to drive them into your traps. I like that one. Slide down a rope and I'll start timing.
All right.
There's gotta be a...
I'm gonna set up ropes along multiple paths. Let's see if we can do this.
Set it on something closer.
So I don't want to get caught up fighting these guys. All right. So now that I've done that, right. Let's put a bomb right there.
I can get out of this.
Go that way, go that way. Come on, go into it, go into it. Oh, come on. There we go. 6. Got it. Alright. That was better.
Can stop tensing up.
Third tries the charm. Okay. That was a little trickier than I would have liked, but I got through it. Time to move on now that I've completed these hunting grounds.
Better. No more time to recover.
You won a blazing sun. Congratulations.
Time for me to head out.
I'll be here when you're ready to test yourself.
Alright, so I've gotten the best time on all 3 challenges at this hunting ground, so I don't need to come back here. Let me do a quick save. Alright, that got me 3 points for leveling up. So I want to be able to get to double shot, so I think I'm gonna Yeah, I think I'm gonna take heavy lifting, and that'll open up the path to double and triple shot. I also want to be able to do more strikes. I don't have, I have a couple of tutorials now. Trip machines, 3 machines with blast wires. Gonna sell anything I don't need here. I think we're actually good. Alright, I will move on. So I have 2 main quests. So one is to continue along. And head towards Meridian to find Olin, which is in Mother's Crown over here. Or I can start tracking down the remains of the war party. And I think that's the one I'm going to do first, because that one keeps me in Nora Lands for the time being, so might as well do it before I leave. So quests. Main. And it's also a level 7 quest, where instead of level 12, so it's also a little easier. Alright, but first...
I have 3 sons. Now they'll let me inside the Hunter's Lodge.
Yep.
Well, let's see how that turns out.
First, let's lure machines into tripwires to complete this tutorial quest. Here he comes. Go. Exactly what I want. So I just need to lure one more into a blast wire to complete the tutorial. I come across here.
Back to your business.
Got it. So, that is 3 machines lured into tripwires. The whistle is useful for that. Alright. I think it's time to call my mount again. Just gonna cross the river quick. Actually, my mount is waiting for me right there, I believe. Is this my mount? It is.
Shake it out later.
Alright. So I'm just gonna move along the main road. Oh, come on. Those striders didn't like me. It's okay. So here's where Rost and Aloy came to fight the Sawtooth early on. You know, back when
I need this.
Back when Rost was not dead. But it's interesting that you can find it on the map later. Okay. Keep gathering Ridgewood. Always need ridgewood to make more arrows. Campfire discovered. And I've got a quest to discover up here.
Is that a corpse next to it?
Yep, he's sitting next to a corpse.
There's danger ahead, girl.
Danger for you, Outlander. This is Norland.
Yes, yes, yes. Trespass is forbidden on pain of death. Strange phrase, the pain of death. See? This one's in no pain at all.
Who was he?
A thief, slaver, a killer. The kind that give honest killers a bad name.
Farrell told me there would be bandit ambushes on the road.
Well, it's not all good news. They don't always come to you. Most dig out a camp, and there they'll sit like spoil on meat.
Unless someone does something about it?
I like you. Follow the trail of smoke on the other side of the ruins. I'll be there.
That's so we've met Nil, and he wants to hunt bandits. I'm gonna loot the corpses he killed, presumably. Alright.
My focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it. Those ruins. That must be Devil's Thirst. Is that Tallneck? It looks just like Ross described. Could it be where the signal is coming from?
I guess we should find out where that signal is coming from. Obviously, in open world games, you always want to be distracted by whatever is closest to you. Alright. And to get to the Tallneck, we have to go through these ruins of the old world. And may just be able to find some information about them. Looks like we've got some very rusty traffic and street lights. The ruins of skyscrapers. Here it
I think the
comes.
signal is coming from that Tallneck's head. There must be a way to get up there.
There must be a way to get up there. Uh-oh. Am I gonna get stepped on? Yeah.
It's too dangerous to climb its legs. I'll have to find another way to its back.
Yep. I can hear a watcher, which is never a great sign. Hey, a watcher. Come on. Down. Down. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. One more. Just hit him in the eye. And you don't even need to use the sharp shot bow if they're a standard watcher. Later on, the watcher. Nope. Does that mean I am... Okay, so I am running out of carry room. So I need rich meat, so I need more animals. So, inventory-wise, I'm gonna adjust which modifications I have on, so I have room to pick up this new one. Outfit. Nope. Crafting, modify, outfits. I'll just do range damage in there. Corruption coil. Alright. I think if I come up here, I should be able to...
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the Tallneck.
Yep, what I was gonna say. Just gotta wait for it to come around. Here we go. Time to climb a robot dinosaur.
Time to climb up to its head.
This, I have to say, is about the best version ever of the Assassin's Creed climb a tower to reveal a map video game gameplay mechanic.
Easy there. This shouldn't take long. Everything along its path, and sends what it sees to other machines.
And so doing that has cleared this whole section of the map, so now I can see everything in it. Including this bandit camp that Nil wanted me to meet him at. We've also got the massacre site. That's... I don't know. And the ancient armory. Okay. Going to rappel down. Alright, that earned me a skill point, which means... I am going to do double shot, which will let me knock 2 arrows and shoot them both at the same time. That's one of my favorite, and the 3 arrows after that. I also just realized I have boxes I haven't used yet. So, along the way, I'll keep an eye out for... more Tallnecks to reveal more of the map. But I think it's time to keep moving. There is a data point right here. Alright, so I just found a data point. Leaked Zhao internal correspondence sparked fears of potential mass layoffs, deportations. Shanghai, July 4, 2062. The hacker collective Idiot Army has released nearly a terabyte of internal correspondence from Zhaolu Lunar Resources Incorporated, sparking rumors that the Shanghai-based lunar mining company is preparing to downsize considerably. Zhaolu's sizable robotic war fleet and competitive salaries attracted attention from young English-speaking professionals in the mid-2050s, but the leaked files suggest the company's increasing reliance on automation may have made much of their human workforce obsolete. The correspondence repeatedly touches on the potential cost of relocating redundant personnel, suggesting that if mass layoffs do occur, former Zhaolu employees will lose the Chinese citizenship guaranteed by their employment. So yeah, Aloy can find information about the old world hidden in data points. Where am I even going? Yeah, I think I wanted to go down. Well, I'm not totally off course. Yeah. So, if I go this way, I'll actually go near the bandit camp. And if I go near the bandit camp, I can take out some bandits.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Got some scrappers. They want to scrap. I'll see myself out. Ow. Ow. Stunned, so I can do a critical hit. Alright. Scrapper's taken care of. Except I don't have room for modifications. I need to build more storage space. But in the meantime, modifications. I'll just drop. I have a lot of corruption coils, so I'll just disassemble those. Get a tear coil. Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay. It's fascinating walking through these old city ruins. Uh-oh. Who saw me? Oh, just some grazers, that's fine. Watcher is less fine. Alright, time to keep moving on.
The Nora village, up on the heights.
Okay. So, I could go up to this Nora village, and there are some side quests up there. I may wait a bit. Because I may want to just continue on to the next quest.
alert.
There we go. That takes care of business for now. Call my mount. Continuing on. I want to use that function where I can
That was worth it.
loot without getting off the mount, but I have to hit it at the right time. Oh. Otherwise I just get off the mount anyways. Ancient debris.
Oh!
So over here is a pile of ancient debris that I can find stuff to sell in. So where am I going? Over there.
This must be where the war party got massacred. Such destruction.
Here's the ambush site where the war party was slaughtered.
Maybe the war chief left something behind. The Nora managed to take lots of machines. All controlled by the killers.
Got a dead corruptor here.
But not before the killers used it to send the other machines against them. Look at this place.
The
It's
Watcher.
like Varl said. Another massacre.
Lots
They
of
sent a
trees knocked
stampede of
over.
them down the slope.
Hi there.
Brave, let us speak. The dead and wounded all cleared away. Are there no more braves or healers here?
Just me. You're hurt. What happened?
Well, I didn't. It's madness out there. War Chief Sona sent me back to report. I'm no good to her like this.
Varl told me that the war chief tracked the killers. Did she find them?
We followed their trail, but again and again they sent corrupted machines to attack us. My wounds started to slow me down, so the war chief sent me back to let others know she hasn't given up the fight.
She's still alive.
So, you were here when the war party was ambushed.
I was. I thought after the proving there could be no darker day, but I was wrong. The war chief was delayed gathering the rear guard. Eager for revenge, the braves in the lead fell into the trap. Dozens lost in minutes. If Sona hadn't arrived and rallied us, no one would have survived.
Varl sent me to look for Sona. Do you know where she is now?
All I can tell you is where we parted. Near the metal tower, southeast of the ruins at Devil's Thirst. Look to the rise behind it with a lone boulder. I'll head for the embrace and report what I know to Varl and the others. May All Mother lend you strength. You'll need it, going alone.
Alright. So, some of the members of the war party that survived went on. You're not looking too good, buddy. Alright, so... I need to cross back through Devil's First to continue that quest. Hunting ground is complete. Tallneck is complete. Yeah, so I'm just gonna find a campfire. And, save, and that'll be it for this one. So didn't really advance the story much, just did some side quests, but I hope that's okay, because I will keep the plot moving along next time. Hang on. Somewhere around here, I think my Strider ran over a rat, I heard it. And... yep, got me a rat bone. Alright, I'm going to go up to this village over here, because there should be a campfire where I can save. Yep, there's a campfire right there. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.